Hi everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Here's your political news roundup for Thursday, January 31st. Former Senator Chuck Hagel is finding a much rougher ride through the Senate confirmation process than did former colleague John Kerry last week. The Foreign Relations Committee opened hearings on Hagel's nomination to be the next Secretary of Defense. Hagel came under harsh attack from Senator John McCain, who focused on Hagel's opposition to the war in Iraq. Others criticized Hagel for what they called troubling statements about Israel and his willingness to negotiate with Iran. In the meantime, Iran was thumbing its nose at the United States and the United Nations on the issue of nuclear development. Iran notified the UN it will install and operate new advanced uranium enrichment equipment. The country says the enriched uranium will improve operations at its nuclear power plants. The UN, US, Israel, and others warn that the material can also be used for atomic weapons. The UN had harsh criticism for Israel today. A UN report slammed Israel's annexation and settlement of Palestinian territory. The UN said Israel violated international law, possibly including the commission of war crimes. The UN Human Rights Council spent nearly 6 months investigating the case. It said the settlements violate the Geneva Conventions. Israel's foreign ministry called the report counterproductive, unfortunate, and biased. Back home, the head of the National Rifle Association thinks the pro-gun lobby will win the current battle over new firearms restrictions. NRA President David Keene told reporters that gun control advocates are using emotion to achieve an anti-firearms agenda that they've not been able to achieve in the past. Keene predicted that by the time the dust settles on the latest restriction proposals, little, if anything, will have changed. That's your political news roundup for Thursday, January 31st. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Stay logged on to rttnews.com for the latest political, economic, and stock market news all day long.